Hey everyone, it's time for your Wednesday Daily Trucker News Update. I'm Isela Rios.
And I'm Carlin Stafford. We have a lot of news to cover today, including which controversial bill has been reintroduced into Congress, which autonomous truck maker is going public, and find out the 3 finalists of Women in Trucking's Driver of the Year Award.
So let's get trucking.
A bill that would tie the minimum amount of liability insurance truckers have to pay to medical inflation has been reintroduced in the U.S. House. The bill, called the Improving National Safety by Updating Required Amount of Insurance Needed by Commercial Motor Vehicles per Event, or Insurance Act, yes, its full name, it's long, I know, was first introduced in 2019, but didn't make it past the House Transportation Committee. The bill is expected to have similar language to the 2019 version, which called for minimum insurance levels to be raised from $750,000 to meet medical inflation costs. It would also require the DOT to adjust the minimum every 5 years.
The American Trucking Association Technology and Maintenance Council Task Force is looking to develop best practice to help address cab corrosion, and they need help from you drivers. The task force hopes that by getting suggestions from the drivers, it can help develop solutions to help prevent moisture or chloride getting into the cab area, which can wreck several different parts of the truck. Mounts could weaken, wire connections could short and become damaged. Seat belts, retractors could not work, and the corrosions could even lead to exhaust fumes leaking in. This isn't the first time the task force has asked for volunteers, but the hope is now that more awareness has been raised, it will be easier to get volunteers.
You know, it's very important for you to reach out to these, organizations, these administrations, because at the end of the day, they're there to help you guys, and they can't help you if they don't know.
Exactly. So, and the good thing is that they're trying to help everyone to kind of keep everyone safe.
Exactly. And that's all that matters at the end of the day, is that we're safer, right?
Yes.
Well, with several automakers, I can hopefully talk today, looking to manufacture more electric vehicles, the government is offering funding to help get the ball rolling for big rigs. The Department of Energy announced 2 funding opportunities totaling more than $162 million as part of the Super Truck Initiative, the effort to make rigs more efficient and reduce their carbon emissions. The money can also be used to expand EV infrastructure and lower emissions for on and off the road vehicles. Now, the department is offering up to $100 million over 4 years to pioneer electrified medium and heavy duty rides and freight systems. Now, the remaining money will be available for research and implementation of creating the EV infrastructure. The application process will have 2 parts, a concept paper and a full application.
Autonomous truck startup Too Simple is looking to go public, and its first initial offering is just over $1 billion. It is the first autonomous software developer to do so. Right now, the company operates 50, quote, high autonomy, level 4 trucks in the Southwest, but it plans to focus more on providing software and support, allowing it to stop operating as a trucking company. The company has major investors such as the United Parcel Service, Schneider National, Warner Enterprises, U.S. Express, Goodyear, and NVIDIA, and the company plans to launch a purpose-built level 4 heavy-duty truck with Navistar International in 2024. Man, that was like a tongue twister right there.
I know, right? A lot of companies there, and they all just kind of blend together after you read so many of them. But 2024 is not that far off.
It's not.
And to think that we may have the first, I guess, commercially produced autonomous truck out there is pretty interesting.
It is, to hear 2024 is like, whoa, we're almost there. But if we mention like 1995, it's like, what? That was like so long ago. I don't know. Anyways.
Well, trucking may have had a bright light shown on it thanks to the pandemic, but that isn't translating into more people breaking into the industry. In fact, while truck driver jobs rose by more than 300,000 in 2020, there were only about 70,000 drivers actually looking for those jobs. Experts say many of the skilled drivers looking for jobs are opting to go with final mile delivery instead of over the road for several reasons, including fewer regulations and less difficulty getting started, the ability to make their own schedule, control pay, and limit increasing costs like insurance, the ability to drive routes that they are familiar with, and the ability to go home after a shift.
Well, Women in Trucking have announced the 3 Driver of the Year finalists. They are Carmen Anderson of America's Service Line LLC, our friend Ingrid Brown of Rolling Bee LLC, and Nikki Weaver with FedEx Freight. The winner will be announced on April 27th, and they will walk away with a plaque and a commemorative ring. Good for them.
I know, right? Big congratulations to all 3 finalists for sure, and we are excited to see who gets to take home the prize.
I can tell you that it does not surprise me that Ingrid Brown is on the list, because she is like such a great driver, but so many people just love her, and she's just amazing. She's just a
Right.
good driver.
She's kind of one of those well-known names out there.
Very well known. Well, that does it for today's update.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow for all that trucking news you need.